So I don't do a lot of these here trailer actions. There's one a while back, so I guess let's do it. If you're not aware, usually you can't monetize trailer reactions because they've got like music and they have the sound in it. So let's go for this and see what Scream Six trailer is all about. My kids told me I had to watch this. All right, that's not exactly what I want to say. I like the mask. So this is definitely a different kind of. It's almost like a 2018 style mask, and I'm guessing there's gonna be a reason for this. But like this is really kind of like in a New York shot thing. So we're gonna get some homages probably to the Jason Takes Manhattan. I would kind of expect that. Ooh, nasty. Now there are gonna be some people that are gonna look at this and gonna tell you that Ghostface doesn't use a gun. No, that's not true. In pretty much almost every film, some point or another, Ghostface usually takes up a gun. It's usually when when the mask is off, but you can see why it was done here, and we're getting kind of a darker, more brutal uh, type of killer. And I like the fact that we're getting a nice chase sequence here. So I'm hoping to see a little bit more of that. Not in this trailer though. I want them to not show us too much. This is tense. I'm glad they're sticking with that. And here we see Kirby for the first time since Scream 4. So fan favorite Kirby. Am I glad she's back? I am. I really hope they don't kill her off because I like Hayden Pantera, and she could become like this new Scream trilogy's legacy character, with Sidney Gunn and other characters that have been killed off. I'm guessing you've already seen the film if you're watching this trailer, but with character legacy character being cut off in the last one, it's really good to see another one come back. So let's hope that they keep her around, maybe to do set up like a whole series of like kind of characters that they can kind of come back to. That's cool. So I have no idea what this is, but this is sweet. Now, originally in Scream 3, the initial idea behind it was that there was going to be a series of Scream killers, like a cult. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe they're going with that here because it does look like we may have more than one. Usually there's more than one, like only in part three, and that really was not a smart idea. There was two killers in part three too, by the way. They just wrote that part out and didn't kind of move on with it, which they should have done, especially because it made no sense with one killer. But I'm feeling the vibe of like maybe the following, where we got like maybe a series of Ghostface killers, people that are different than what we've seen in the other films. My birthday month. That's a Stumacher move. So either it is a kind of a way to homage him, which it probably is to throw us off a bit. But the scream, like the knife thing, that's the kind of a Stumacher thing. And I'm pretty sure this is just a homage. We'll be surprised if she'd be able to win this one, unless she's going to be the next duo. So I think that's a fake out. I think basically, and it was a fake out from the teaser trailer too. We're expecting to see this character die, and I don't think it's going to happen. I think she's, if anything, her brother maybe, but I think this character is one that we're going to see on through the rest of it. Is there a character that I don't think is going to make it through? Well, let's show at the end. All right, so I think they gave a bit too much away in the trailer. That I'll tell you right now. But I do think that the trailer was excellent. I think it sets it up for the film. I think Jenna Ortega's a goner in this one, just because overall she's doing a lot of stuff. I am so there we go. Don't you just hate it when it gets that like kind of comes on like another thing pops up? But I think overall, what's going to happen with this is we are going to see Jenna Ortega probably get killed because what it'll do is it'll give a bit more like credence and a bit more depth to her to the main character Sam, and we'll see her go through to the third one. I think we're going to see her cheater back and forth on if she's going to go over to the dark side. Like I don't think she is, but I think they're going to play with that a bit, and we'll see a bit more maybe if we're lucky, a bit more Skeet Ulrich, maybe a bit more the the delusions that she has. So that'll be interesting to see. I think we've got a few ghost faces in this one. I don't think it's just two. I think we've got at least three or more. Possibly a cult. They might be a throwback to the to Scream 3. I think there's gonna be a lot of throwbacks in this film without being overly done. Um, some people are upset, and like myself included at the time, that Sydney was going to be in the film, but I think they really need to pass it on. And having any legacy characters back, because I don't think of like of Kirby as a legacy character from the original series. I think of like the legacy characters as being like Sydney, Stu, no, Sydney, sorry, Sydney, Dewey, and uh, and Gale. And as long as they're like tying to those characters, you can only go so far. But new location, good choice. Bringing back Gail for one last one. I think whether she lives or not, she could become the new Dewey, and we just see her like put up her thumb at the end, kind of something like that, something to like just kind of throwback. But I kind of think that role might be what we get from the female twin. Is like she could become like the kind of like the new kind of Dewish character where she almost looks like she's killed, but she's not. Um, but I expect in Ortega, if she doesn't get killed, uh, then I'll be surprised. I'll be pleasantly surprised because that means that they've got plans for the third film. But a lot of big actors going to be in this one, so I'm excited for that. And well, that's been my reaction to Scream 3, the trailer. What did I think? I really enjoyed it. I think it's going to be fantastic, and I cannot wait to see the movie. I'm glad it's my birthday month. I don't see the negativity. There's been a bit of negativity on it, and by some people I actually really respect. So but each his own. Like if everybody liked or agreed with or thought every movie was the same, like where's the fun in that? But for me, this is what I'm looking for in a Scream film, from what I see, and I'm glad they're changing it up. I'm glad that we're getting it at Woodsboro. I'm glad that we're not just hitting to the college location. We're doing something a little bit different. And from what I hear, it's going to be done in real time. So basically, the time that it's been since we've seen the last movie to the time that this one comes out is the amount of time that's gone past in the in Scream universe. So Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.